Hey guys, it's Eric with the Duel Academy here. Getting a deck profile of Papa Cleggs and his what deck is this?
Kozmo.
Kozmo. Why are you playing this deck?
I like it a lot. I've been playing it since it came out, and it is one of, if not the best deck right now. This is beginning of March, so this is post-adjusted list, so it's way better than it was, obviously, pre-adjusted list.
Ignister.deck.
Yeah, when the Ignister was like, they make Ignister, if you can't out it, you lose. So, which actually is Ignister's still a problem. If you can't out it, you could still.
You only really have to deal with one more than two on a general basis.
They just can't make it nearly as reliably or consistently or in as high a number because of Lester going to one. So, yep.
Alright, well, let's get into the deck.
All right, let's do it. Playing triple win can. He is the heart of the deck. Like, he is why the deck is super good right now, because you just turn one, like you open one of him and an E-Telly or double E-Telly, and you can just thin 6 cards out of the deck. Or I guess technically with the E-Telly's an extra card.
Is it dead like really late game or anything like that?
Yeah, but you mitigate that. So like what I do is after I do my first two, which are like, first one's always 3 ships. It's always Slip Rider, Dark Destroyer, and Eclipser. The second one's always Slip Rider, Dark Destroyer, and Farm Girl, because I play 2 Farm Girl. And then if I ever want to do it again just to keep thinning, like I'll do stuff that I know I don't, like I'll do Cosmojo, Cosmotown, and then the third tin can with one of those that's already in circulation, because I don't want to draw that tin can, so I just get it out of the way and pull it out of the deck that way.
Okay.
But yeah, he is why the deck's incredible. The one straw man. You only need one.
Busted.
It is super good. Like there's all sorts of crazy plays.
It's super good, but it's super bad.
Yeah, like you never ever want to draw it. Like you only ever really want to float into it, or E-Telly if you have a play. But rarely is this actually the best play off of an E-Telly, unless you're late game and you don't have a lot of other options. So, double Farm Girl.
I see a lot of people cutting this to 1. Why do you play 2?
Because like I find like the combo when you have Farm Girl and you can swing for damage and you don't have a field spell yet, you go Farm Girl, search Dark Destroyer, pop himself, get the other one out of the deck, swing directly with that one, pay 5, get Cosmo Town. And if it's 2, activate, add the Dark Destroyer back. That combo is still really good because it lets you set things up way more consistently. Because it's a way more solid board. Any board with a Cosmo Town is a way better board than a board without it.
Last question: Would you ever think about moving it back up to 3, like in the future?
Unless something comes out in May in Shining Victories that changes the way that the deck plays, I can't see myself ever going over 2. And I like it too much at 2 to drop it to 1. Like I just want the extra one in the deck just in case. Because I'm not playing Sword Troopers right now, so.
Okay.
And then I play one of each of the other 2. 1 Good Witch, 1 Wicked Witch.
That's understandable.
I was debating on playing 2 of this and one of that.
Some people are playing 2 of this.
So, but since the adjusted list, when they hit Ptolemaeus, like you don't have to worry about baiting Infinity. So
isn't that one of your only Ignister out sometimes? No.
Well, I mean there's technically a ton, but it's an easy one because it's just summon, flip it, and then you can just run it over with this.
Yeah, they have to strike this, or they're like, oh.
It's the only, besides like a Raigeki or Dark Hole, it's the only 1 card out to an Ignister, because it's 1 monster puts on the field and deals with Ignister on its own. So
nice.
It's really good. And then Wicked Witch obviously is just she just stays on the field and gets in the way. Ships. Triple Slip Rider.
That's super self-explanatory.
Like he is a close second to Dark Destroyer for the best one in the deck. Like he's unreal. He's also the card that lets you make. Yeah. Well, yes, if you wanted to play the artifact build, but he's currently my favorite because he lets me make Cyber Dragon Infinity. And I love it. So like it lets you hit back row and then just make Infinity.
Just go.
1 Forerunner. I want to play 2. I just don't have room.
I see a lot of builds a lot of builds play 1, but like some builds that top they do play 2 because they're like they found like that one, like they'd be like, oh, I can float it. Wait, I can't.
Yeah, so that's why I want to play 2, is I want the extra float, and also like if I play 1, I never want to tin can with this because I want to have the option to float off of Dark Destroyer into this because I want to be able to float into a non-targetable ship if at all possible. And with 1, if I tin can it out, I don't have it in the deck anymore. If I have 2, then it gives me the option, which I just need to find a room. I would like to play that at 2 though. And then 3 of the best card in the deck, like hands down best card in the deck.
Oh yeah,
Like Win Can and Destroyer are the two things that make this deck incredible. He's self-explanatory. You got
Dang
combos,
daddy.
popping himself, popping opponent's monsters, whatever. And then the last ship I play is an Eclipser.
I see a lot of people playing this now. It's pretty good.
So,
against the format.
yeah, I think a lot of people still sleep on this card. Obviously, it's not as good as Destroyer because
any
he
other
doesn't
ships,
float into field presence. He searches something, but that can still set up plays. Like, so if you have a Psychic on board, you can just search another Destroyer and then you have plays again. But he's actually real. I really like him in the main because people are still playing Burning Abyss and people are playing Phantom Knights now. And this card stops all of their non-spell speed 3 traps.
Okay.
So and it's super good. Playing 3 hand traps. I was playing 41 and 2 of each, and I ended up just dropping the Ghost Ogre out. I keep the Ghost Ogre in a lot. I've seen a lot of people cut it.
Why don't you switch this?
And play 1 Veiler, 2 Ghost Ogre?
Yes.
So, that wouldn't be a bad idea just because this is an E-Tele target, but I find that, like, because the thing this deck still loses to is Ignister, like, I just hold Veiler for Ignister. Like, anything that would break my game-winning board just gets Veilered.
Okay.
And then this card, it's an E-Tele target. It gives me synchro options. I was playing 2 because I synchroed a lot more. Yeah, Trishula, Scarlight, Meteor Burst, all that stuff. But I found that recently I'm synchroing a lot less. So I dropped it to 1. I don't need it. I don't need it as much.
We'll go first.
Spells.
Kiss Black.
Triple Cosmo Town. If you're playing less than 3, you're bad.
Yep,
Like
that's all it needs to be
that's
said.
all it is.
That's all needs to be said.
I'm seeing some people play too, and like you're just wrong. Like there's no debate.
There's synergy.
Like
you
like,
lose,
especially
advantage.
with the deck being as popular again as it is now. Like with mirror matches, the first person to get this is usually the person who wins the game, and the first person to run out of this is guaranteed the first person to lose the game because they lose all of their recursion, all of their momentum right there. So, like, I'll win mirrors because I will let my opponent destroy their Cosmo Towns to search and thin their deck, and then I will just pop the remaining. So, all right, triple E-Tele. This card's gonna go to 1. We all know it's gonna happen. It's getting reprinted in Premium Gold.
But as of right now,
and it's good enough. It's good enough that it would get hit. But yeah, it's absolutely
The
crazy. The card's
in-phase tank
ridiculous.
hand.
In phase,
battle
to
phase.
dodge Veiler or battle phase Farm Girl, like all that stuff, or like whatever, like
I thought Ghost Ogre's
Strawman.
better.
Then what?
Like against the E-Tele.
Oh, yeah.
Like his y'all go battle phase
Take
effect.
3,000 and I take
The Ghost Ogre.
This is fun.
Triple.
Just all problems.
Triple
OTK.
board wipe because
OTK.
like these are profitable for me because they turn into cards, and this is profitable because I don't lose anything anyway.
Right.
So like this is for like big boards that I don't want to have to deal with. I can just get them out of the way and keep playing. Yeah, because they make crazy amounts of monsters and it can be hard to deal with all that and get damage in. So like I don't want to lose to Monarchs. So like they go Majesties or Vanities and I'm like nope, get it off the field, just wipe it out.
Because you like almost auto lose.
Oh yeah, if they have a field spell and then they could just Stormforth their stuff, yeah. And then the last 3 spells I play is the 1 Instant Fusion. I wish I could play more. I'm
really starting to like this card. We were talking about this earlier. I'm really starting to like this card a lot more because a lot of the pro players are saying there's a lot of times you don't have a card in your hand that you want to pinch for this.
Right.
And this is just like
it's just better. Like it's just for the one thing. Like for instance, like Monkey Board. Like they activate the 1 Monkey Board. You never want to have to burn this to hit a Monkey Board and nothing else because that's just a -2.
Yeah, but like this, I mean, you use it for multiple things. You don't want to have to like pitch a card to hit your own Cosmo Town or like waste a Ghost Ogre. You can just be like MST, like recursion.
This is I only ever want to use this on set back row because I don't want to get striked or warning. And this is usually for the one-off crazy scale that I don't want them to have. Yeah, sure. Any of that in-phase back row stuff, Burning Abyss stuff. Traps. Triple Call of the Star Eater.
You have to play this.
Have to play this card. Yeah. This card's ridiculous in this
How
deck.
often do you see it?
Not as often as I'd like. It's an elusive little card. But anytime like
Math.
I can just tell you like the most broken hands that I'll open up. It's always like Cosmo Town with Tin Can or E-Tele and a Call of the Haunted because I'm like I don't. And you flank it with a strike or a warning and you're like this is the best hand that you can probably have in Yu-Gi-Oh going first. It's at least right now. It's really good. Double Cosmojo. This card
is busted.
This is our Ignister. Like this is our non-target.
What did I do
removal.
earlier? That like you had a Dark Destroyer on board, and I had something on board that I was about to combat your Dark Destroyer, and you were just like, destroy.
Oh yeah,
the
so
effect.
you were playing Monarchs.
Yeah.
You Stormforth.
Oh yeah.
I Cosmojo
to dodge
destroyed,
the Stormforth, and I couldn't do anything. I brick.
So what I did was I Cosmojo'd my Dark Destroyer and used Cosmojo to banish the field spell, and then I just didn't float off of the Dark Destroyer, so that even if you could summon, I made you waste the Stormforth anyway, because I had back row as well. So, but yeah, this card non-targeting banish lets you float like it's more, it's an OTK enabler
one of your,
as
one
well.
of your back rows was called a hunter, so it didn't hurt you anyway.
Yeah,
so
at all,
just
because I could just bring it back anyway. Yeah.
I do what I want.
And it's an OTK enabler in the battle phase, because if they have non-monsters on the field, like you can just destroy a ship and then float into a psychic and then just keep playing after you banish another card. So, and then the final 4 cards.
Can we call this Brigade again?
I mean, sure. I don't know why not. Does Brigade by definition have to be 3? I don't actually know what it would be. Whatever.
We saw Brigade back in
these
the
are
day,
the
it was just
4
1
best.
1s.
This
Or
is-
no, it was 2 1.
If you could choose 4 traps in the game to play, these are the best 4. And
That's real.
Yeah, they're self-explanatory. It's literally just like, hey guys, don't play. That's it.
Bye, PP.
Spell speed 3, don't play.
All right.
That's it for the main deck. 40 cards.
Yeah, let's go into the extra deck first.
Extra deck. All right. Norden for instant fusion.
Yep.
He's really good. He lets you with the Ghost Ogre Engrave. You grab him, and that you can make Meteor Burst or Black Rose
Blowout.
Which Black Rose is blowout against Pendulum decks. Panzer to
Nova.
Basically Slip Rider and Panzer to make Nova to make CDI.
So easy.
And then
So about this card,
Yeah.
I was looking through your extra deck. I was like, what the hell is this
Yeah.
in here for? And you were like, well, when Nova dies, this comes out to the field.
if they torrential my Nova, or like they're trying to out it before I can make the Cyber Dragon Infinity.
Does it work when it strikes because it destroys too?
I can tell you right now. Let's look.
Let's read. Literacy.
If this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card effect in your possession, so
it wouldn't be on your because it never hits the field.
correct. Yeah, so it wouldn't work if they negated the summon, but if the summon's successful and they destroy it with like a torrential or anything else, like some sort of quick. I mean, I would never be attacked with that, but whatever, like some sort of spell speed 2 monster destruction, and it goes to grave. I get a free 4K beater that has piercing.
Right. Okay.
So
That's fine.
yeah, that's my 3 fusions.
Let's speed up just a little bit.
Rhapsody. I put this back in there for. It's good against Burning Abyss, but I like it a lot against Phantom Knights. Cowboy for game. Dweller because Burning Abyss and the Mirror and all sorts of stuff. Castell because he's the best rank 4 in the game. Utopia and Prime. I don't have a Lightning yet, but I play. This because it's
mirror, right?
Yeah, so this is the mirror. I also have this because it lets me use 2 to swing over a Majesty's, and then that's for the mirror because if you just read his effect, it's ridiculous. And then Nova CDI, obviously, and then the last Exceed I play is Lancelot. You can overlay the Dark Destroyers to make him. He swings directly for 2K. He can negate things like it also with Exceed's universe. You can do it too. It's really good. And then the synchros are 2 7s and an 8. Best, in my opinion, best 8 in the game.
Why don't you play Trishula?
I had to cut space. Like I told you, I took the Ghost Ogres out, and I'm not playing Max C. It makes it a little more awkward because you could do Norden Max C and Ghost Ogre to make Trish, but because I cut Max C's out of the main, you just don't do it.
Alright, cool. We got 2 minutes for this side.
Alright. The third Veiler, Max C's for when I want to swap out, like in the mirror, like Veiler. I don't want.
And a big
Veiler
reason Water's coming back.
Yeah, Water and Burning Abyss. It's really good. Mirror match. I just tribute your stuff, whatever. I like that over the Cyber Dragons because they can negate the Cyber Dragons before you can contact these.
Right.
Second Twin Twister. Exceeds Universe, the card's a blowout against Burning Abyss because you can make Cyber Dragon Infinity, and it's a blowout against the Pendulum decks because you can make Lancelot. The third Cosmojo to deal with problems. I don't want to play against Pendulums, and I don't want to play against Monarchs.
And you just win.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, guys. Well, that was John Cleghorn's Cosmo deck. Let's do Academy out.